set, give. All right, hello, folks. We're live. This is Joker's Wild Wednesday. It is Wednesday, and the Jokers are wild, and we are here. I'm in Louisiana with Louisiana Beer Reviews. Jesse is in New Hampshire with Bumpy Road Brewing, and even further is Beverage Ramble over there in Georgia. So we got Louisiana, Georgia, and the South, and in the North we have New Hampshire, Bumpy Road, and then James P. Madonna in New Jersey. So it's even. And then the West, from the West comes the Mountain West Chatio.
Hello. Yo.
Good.
Right now.
Tell your mayor to bring
with
Mr. Happy back. Mr. Hanky, the Christmas pooch. She exiled him from South Park. I'm very upset. Oh, I'm sorry. No, it's true.
So
She
now,
exiled the Christmas pooch.
Joker's Wild.
It is Joker's Wild Wednesday, and we almost have a full house. We need one more. Take it away, Cheerio.
Yes. The name Terrio should live in Ontario. All right. Years ago when I called from Canada because I was planning a road trip there, I asked the man on the phone. I was like, I was ordering a Canadian travel guide, and he's like, I said, "Do you know how to spell my name?" "Of course we know how to spell your name. By golly, boy, that's a common name up here. Let me tell you, boy. Let me tell you."
He didn't say, okay. Hey. They say
no, but he was just he was really touting, boy, how great it was to come to Canada. I think you're going to really live it up here. Let me tell you, I'm going to send that tour book.
Did he look like Dudley Do-Right? Was he a Royal Canadian Mounted Police with the dimple in his chin?
I was on the phone with him, but he sounded like he was very good. He was a very good tour guide, and you want a good tour guide when you're going on a trip, eh? You want to have them for you there. All right, now I tonight live on the internet have from Goose Island Brewing of Chicago, Illinois, and also brewed in Colorado.
Oh my God, Jay, you won't believe it.
It's got the same thing. Oh no!
I got the hazy beer. I got the hazy beer hug, man, and it's 6.8% alcohol. And here it is poured into the tulip glass. Head is not too thick, but I was running my mouth. And it's clear. They say it's hazy, but there's only one little problem. It's really not that hazy. It's probably.
It's not hazy at all. I'm telling you.
Well, it's a little hazy. They ought to call it.
It's not, but yeah.
They ought to call it a little bit hazy beer hug. All right. So IBUs or they don't. Oh, that's right. They don't list the IBUs. Never mind. All right. Now, on to New Hampshire. If I can drag him over, I've been having internet problems, and I have terrible internet problems today. So you know how that goes. Try it again.
All right. I want to show you what a hazy really looks like. From New Hampshire, we got Branch and Blade Brewing Company. They're out of Keene, New Hampshire. This one is called Triple Sinner. It is part of their Born Sinner series. This is a triple New England IPA coming in at 9% ABV. This is Born Center Tripled. Our flagship IPA gets the high gravity treatment. All of the juicy flavors from Born Center are now packed into a triple, a testament to our Deadly Sin series. Born Center is a combination of our favorite hops entangled with soft and smooth grain bill for your drinking pleasure. Let's go ahead and pour this. find a place to set the glass, and there you go. That's definitely hazy. It's got a fairly tight, frothy, white-colored head, and it looks a lot darker. Let me try to. I guess that's pretty much the color. It is kind of a darker
It's
one. A lot of
gold.
these triples seem to be darker. Yeah, it's like a rich gold. Maybe if it wasn't so hazy, it might be copper. But maybe a little lighter than copper. But yeah, there you go. Yeah, bird painted gold and orange, copper. Cheers.
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 It's going to be a juice bomb, I think.
You know, Jay, I was when you pointed the haze. You know, this is what I was consuming earlier, and I said, all right, I don't know. I know Jay has been doing a lot of reviews of this beer, and I said, you know, what are the chances that he'll bring this tonight? What are the chances? What are the odds? So I decided
Pretty
just
good.
to take a chance. Take a chance. I got something else. This is what I'm trying tonight. Carte Blanca right here, 4.5% ABV. And this is from part of Heineken Mexico, or the brewery, I guess, Cantosuma, Mexico. Brewed. I forgot the name of the brewery, but I know the brewery name. I just butcher it when I say it. But anyway, it is part of Heineken International, Heineken Mexico. You have this. You got Tecate, Dos Equis, Sol. All those beers are part of that brewery. So 4.5% ABV. This is what I'm having tonight. Cerveza.
All right.
Cerveza.
Let me
Cerveza.
type this in. So let's see. So we got hazy beer pug at 6.8%. We have triple. What's the name of that doggone beer?
Triple center.
Triple Center. I looked on their website. They don't even have anything about it. Triple Center at 9. Then we got Cata Blanca, right?
Carta Blanca.
What do you want to do? Cata Blanca or hazy beer hug? It doesn't matter to me.
I just wanted to do Carta Blanca. I just wanted to say.
All right,
I took a
all right, 'cause
chance.
it's Joker.
What if Jay's going to do something similar? And of course, he brought that
Jokers.
with him.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, that's 4.5, right?
Correct.
From 1890. Yeah, I'm going to look up the website from 1890. And then we have next, let me save this before I erase it. James was asking me last week, do you know how to do a scrolling marquee? And I didn't know what he was talking about, but I didn't know the name. I always do that. You know, I just thought it was called a band.
Well, before
marquee.
StreamYard, before the geek from StreamYard came out with his own name, that's what it's technically called, the scrolling marquee.
Right. And so you caught me off guard, but I've been using it for a good while now. Yeah.
The Derby.
We're off.
The Belmont is this weekend, right? Yeah.
Oh,
Isn't
yeah?
it? The Belmont Stakes this weekend?
Oh, you mean the Triple Crown is starting already?
No, the Belmont Stakes.
Oh, the Belmont Stakes. And then, the other one is Pimlico in Maryland.
That's already been done. Yeah.
The Preakness.
Yeah, they had two already.
They
They had
did?
two already.
They already had those two? Kentucky
and Maryland. In Maryland.
Yeah, Pimlico Raceway. Yeah, the Preakness. And then now they're Belmont Stakes. Anyway, I got Hacker Shore. Oktoberfest Marzen, 5.8% alcohol. And brewed in Munich, and it's a very old company.
Yeah, from like the 1400s.
Yeah, exactly. Goes way back. So
Hey, Jay.
That's 5.8, right?
5.8. Yeah. There we go.
Hey, Jay. In the private chat, I put the website of.
All right. Thank you. Thank you.
Got the it's a medium brown. I've had them before the show, and it's exceptional for frequent drinking, to say the least. I got the website up there also, and very old company. The year 1516 as far as this particular beer, but they have others with that clip top like Grolsch has, you know. That
Oh yeah.
But the company goes back to the 1400s, so that was very impressive, and their website is very elaborate, emphasizing all the great fairs. All the events that they have, of course. Anyway, that's about it. I'm surprised they don't. I mean, they have information about it, but I'll go into that later. But the other beers that they have with that special clip, what do you call a cap? They give a lot of detail about those beers, but not this one. This they give a general description. You know, a little violin playing here and there, but not like the other ones. The other ones they give fine details. So. Hey, Masumi, good morning to you.
Good morning, Masumi. Good morning, Masumi.
Well, it is 8:35 a.m. Thursday in Tokyo. So, I mean, you know, when we go around the carousel, then
we'll investigate it.
Yeah, more deep. Yeah. It is a great. I guess it's considered a lager, right? A dark lager.
Yeah, type of lager. Yeah.
Type of lager.
Well, hello there. I am bringing out of Anchorage, Arizona. Just kidding. It's Alaska. I have their Night Vision India Pale Ale. It's brewed and double dry hop with Galaxy, Sombro, and Nelson Sauvignon hops. It is 6.4% ABV. Kind of held that weird. So that's what that looks like right there. And a pretty cool label art. So, yeah.
And what's the ABV?
6.4.
All right.
Go. Oh man, I can already smell the hops. Holy cow. Go.
Whoever's got television on, turn it off.
I can mute myself. It'd be my wife in the living room.
All right. So, yep. Perfect.
Oh, that's a hazy one.
Yeah, it is. I figured it was going to be West Coast out of Anchorage, but it is double dry hop, so I can see why it got hazy. Don't have a whole lot of information on it. I got on a Tavor a few weeks ago, so for the next time around, I'll do some research on the Night Vision and talk a little about it.
Okay. Let's see. Maxwell, we got Russians. We got people from Russia. We got people from Alaska. We got people from Japan.
Anybody from Georgia?
Not yet.
I guess not. No. I guess not. No.
Yeah.
Chatty, you're in Colorado, right?
I am in Colorado. Yeah, I just have an Alaskan Brewing. beer.
Go Avalanche.
Yeah.
Anchorage.
Go Avalanche beat the Oilers.
Last night was nuts. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yes, I saw the highlights. That was a fun game.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, Jay. No more hockey.
Hey, well, you could have said go Ball State, San Francisco / Golden State, or you could have said go Golden State / San Francisco beat Boston. All right. Now we're going to do a screen share. They're not given the bitterness units, but it's not very bitter. They're saying an amazingly approachable, true hazy IPA, except it's not really very hazy. Hazy beer hug is filled with notes of peaches, white grapes, and guava. Hazy beer hugs make sure your day is filled with bright, sunshiny haze. It has a light orange appearance. The hops are Amarillo, Galaxy, and Nelson, and the flavor is notes of peaches. Oh, yeah, all right, rather. Nationwide distribution. There is a bear, and that's a real bear. They hired a real bear to do this. And so there it is. It's amazing. The company is amazing. Now, let's see if the beer is amazing.
I would admit, Jay, having this, and when I reviewed it the first time, I was, I thought that they did a pretty good job, Goose Island. Is it better than the original? Of course, the original will always stand out. I know this is a new line they're starting out, the bearer thing Goose Island's doing, but
yeah, beer hug. Well, I would not call it amazing. I don't drink many beers that are amazing. I drink beers that are good, very good, excellent, and most excellent, but I would not say I drank too many amazing beers. Paul McCartney said, maybe I'm amazed. I would say maybe I'm not amazed. But the aroma is now I'm gonna say this beer, it says contain wheat. Add wheat to it. They do what a lot of these IPAs. I don't know what the story is with that, but they add wheat. Some of you home brewers might know why, but I noticed when these beers have wheat added, they have a smoky smell and a little bit of a smoky taste. It's a strange thing. Cheers.
Cheers, everybody. Cheers.
Now, the bitterness is there, but it's not there in force. The bitterness is kind of like rolling along at the bottom, not too impressive. It's kind of like Happy Days around 1979. I mean, you could watch it, but you wouldn't get too excited. It's not as bad as Joni Loves Chachi or anything like that, but it's fine. It's fine. A lot of things are fine. I don't hate it. If I hated it, I'd give it a bad score. But I don't know if anybody would really be looking to. I'll give it a. I'm not going to give it a score yet. I'm going to give it a description. It's got some lemony notes. It's got some I don't know what they were. I can't remember what they were talking about on the website, and I'm glad. I don't see any guava. All these fantastic things they talking about. To me, it's like white wheat bread, mild to moderate bitterness, some fruit like, I don't know, some kind of fruit, but it contains no fruit. Just like simple components. The body is medium. The finish is dry, mostly dry, I guess. Sweetness is moderated. It's okay. It's fine. I'm glad I tried it, but I mean, I could buy stuff way cheaper than this. That's actually better, but but anyway, but that's okay. It's I've had it. I bought it. I this is the last can in this 12 pack, and this will probably be the last can in my entire life. But it's fine. The score is not going to be too high, but it's not going to be too low. It'll be just about so. Okay, now I think Beverage Ramble is now. I can't do a screen share because there's nothing to show. There's really nothing to show. If I can get him to, if I can get him moved over, it's giving me a little trouble here. I'm gonna try one more time, then we'll go full screen.
I think it's Bumpy's turn.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
Ah,
Good old StreamYard. You gotta love it.
yeah. Fickle finger of the internet. I got Gabriel Salai is sending me nonsense.
All right. So yeah, if you go on their website, basically they just have untapped stuff. So you just have to look for this on untapped. They do have it. It is on the tap in the brewery as well. But yeah, Triple Center from Branch and Blade Brewing. This is what is left out of the whole 16-ounce can. It's still staying hazy. It's got I didn't get that before. I'm going to say it right now. Coconut. There is coconut in there. There's a sweetness to it. Candied. What I was picking up before, I just got that coconut whiff. So I'm wondering if they use Sabro hops in this at all. But like,
is this an Imperial? Is this an Imperial IPA, Bumpy? Imperial?
Yeah. They call it a triple, 9% New England. Yeah, candied tangerine, like candied guava notes, bit of mango, which is already super sweet. Just a lot of sweetness to it. No real like malt is screaming out, but yeah, I'd say a little bit. Ooh, strawberry now. All right, so some strawberry in there, and there is maybe a little bit of a breadiness out of the malt, but it's a very, very sweet smelling brew. All right, well, cheers. We'll just
cheers.
Drink.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Very, very creamy mouthfeel to this one. Kind of a medium to full feel in the body. Carbonation is just under the medium, but not light. It does have a little bit of a prickly carbonation to it. It is drying to the palate as well. There's like cooked pineapple. There's the candied like tangerine, guava type notes. A little bit mango.
Hold on.
Touch of that coconut in there with kind of like a sweetness from the malt. If it is a bread, I mean, it's definitely a very like sugared up bread, very sweet breadiness. Maybe just a touch of a caramel. Very, very light, but it's pretty sweet. Bitterness is it's underneath moderate, so it's kind of a lower side bitterness, but there's a bitterness there. And it's basically just the fruit notes kind of finishing off with what the bitterness comes off as. It does have a little bit of a zesty note, which may be coming from that kind of guava-esque flavor that I'm getting in the flavor of the brew. It's pretty filling. Like I said, it's kind of like that medium to full body. It's very, very creamy, and 9% ABV, not detectable. There's no alcohol flavor. There's no warming in the chest. There was just that zesty kind of feel from the finishing hops. Pretty fruit forward, and yeah. Are we giving scores now, or we're doing that later?
We can come back and do it in a little bit.
All right. Well, cheers. That's what I got. So definitely something that as I continue to sip on it and go back and actually try to smell more stuff, I was picking up on different notes I didn't get in the very beginning. So yeah, sometimes if you sit on a beer for a little bit longer, you might be surprised at other notes you could find. So cheers.
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 Okay. Well, I am drinking Carta Blanca, 4.5%. Of course, the brewery is based in Mexico, in Monterrey, Leon, Mexico, part of Heineken International. I can't pronounce the name of the brewery. Jay can very well.
Yeah, Monterrey, Nuevo Leon.
Monterrey Nuevo Leon. Okay, there it is. Monterrey Nuevo Leon. The brewery begins with a C. I can't pronounce that, but it's part of the Heineken International family. 1892, this beer has been made since then. So paid $2.60 for the bottle, for this nice brown bottle. It was a very enjoyable lager.
Yeah, Hautemak Montezuma.
Right. So here's what the beer looks like, as you can see. And you look on the website, really, it doesn't really offer much. It says 1890. In terms of the ingredients and what it is, well balanced.
I'm having trouble with the website, yeah.
Yeah, I sent the link to you, so I thought you may have gotten it on the private chat. So
Yeah, it's not cooperating. So I'm trying.
Darn. But using top quality ingredients, with a balance of refreshing flavor profile. I'm guessing the Mexican style type lager. I'm guessing to use some specialty house, obviously the most that tend to follow some of the methods of German brewing methods for their beers. I'm guessing. So it won several awards. A good flavor, almost like maybe a little corn-like flavor, I guess, corn, but it has very clean, very refreshing. It does have a nice amount of malts and hops, and it's not overly hoppy, which is good. It tastes like your standard Mexican lager or adjunct lager, but more flavorful, but it has this little Euro feel to this. So, it is, like I said, popular in Mexico, yes, but a lot of bars. But again, go to any restaurant, obviously you'll see Corona more than you'll see Carta Blanca. You'll see Corona more, you'll see Dos Equis, you'll see Sol, but you'll see more of the beers from Grupo Modelo than you see some of the beers from Heineken Mexico. So Some places, again, other places, depends, whatever. But first time I had this was ever in my lifetime was in Mexico. This was back in 2011 on a cruise with my then partner at the time, and stopped at one of the spots and picked up a bottle and, walking down the street drinking, Carta Blanca, and thought it was probably the best thing I ever had. It was cheap, only cost me $1, for one, a bottle, 12-ounce bottle, 11.2-ounce bottle, whatever. But this is a good brew, good beer. And like I said, I was going to do the beer hug tonight, but I had something told me, I don't know. I think Jay might be doing something with this or one of the beers, but I said, let me hold off and I'll bring something else. And sure enough, I'm glad I did. So there you go. I have my score on this coming up, 4.5. Not too heavy, very easily drinkable. There you go.
All right, hold on a second. I have something that might be helpful here.
Yeah.
Cut the block.
Yes. Cerveza.
Look at the IBUs.
Can you zoom in? Because I can barely see.
21.
23 IBUs.
Angry
It
Orchard?
was introduced in
Andy Gator.
Yeah.
yeah.
He's
Oh,
got eagle eyes, man.
that's-
He's got
that's- that's other products that they make. But they sell.
Andrew
I'm
Gator.
sorry that they sell.
I love Andrew Gator.
But Carta Blanca is French. It's an expression that means spare no expense, carte blanche, spare no expense. But I'm pretty sure they are sparing some expenses because couldn't get it that cheap. All right, now let's see. We're going to James P. Madonna next.
That's like what Ric Flair, his lifestyle, carte blanche. I spare no expense. The best.
Yeah.
Carte blanche. The horny blanche.
Sorry.
Speak of hacking, Hacker Store. Carte blanche, nothing but the best for us. All right. It has a very clean, refreshing, crisp flavor. It has a very pleasant, strong hop flavor with moderate bitterness and equal aroma. And the malt flavor has a very nice, like European whole grain bread taste without the sweetness. Because I noticed some of them that are very malty or also have a sweetness to it, but not this. Now the website, unfortunately, they only give like a history. They don't give the details that they do in the other products. Let's see. During the first years, all right, for those people that are just looking in Hacker Shore, Oktoberfest Marzen, during the first years of Oktoberfest, the Bavarian brewing law from 1539 stipulated that beer could only be brewed between the Michaeli or St. Michael's Day on September 29th and St. George's Feast Day, April 23rd. It was forbidden to brew in the summer because of the boiling process was considered a fire hazard. They cared about that in the Middle Ages. Moreover, they had no problems burning people at the Inquisition. Moreover, bottom fermented beer needs a temperature between 4 to 6 Celsius for fermentation. Of course, no one wanted to forego the pleasures of beer drinking in the summer, so a surplus quantity was brewed, and such are the origins of the beer known as Marzen. The last beer brewed at the end of the brewing season was given a higher gravity to increase its shelf life, since Marzen beer was to be sold throughout the summer and during the fall's folk festivals. I guess Oktoberfest. But it is very, it has the quality and strong, pleasant flavors of a craft beer with at 5.8% frequent drinkability.
James, do you see?
And you found it. You found it. You're like, how do you find it? I was looking high and low.
Yeah. Do you see? There's the bottle with the woman. There's the woman on the horse, sitting in a nice manner, and then it's showing Oktoberfest Märzen. And they use here's what the ingredients are: Martha, Grace, and Catamaran barley varieties. Martha, Grace, and Catamaran barley. The hops are Hallertauer Tower Tradition and Hallertauer Hercules. And they use no wheat. They use no corn or rice like American companies do. It's amber colored, and this beer was introduced. I mean, not this beer particular, but the company was founded in 1417 during the Middle Ages.
Wait a minute. Did you find this page at the Hacker Shore website? Because I can't find it.
Yeah, but what I did was I clicked on where it said USA. Because if you go to international here, watch, they don't sell it in Germany. It's only sold to the United States. If you go to the international website, they only sell the Weiss beer, the Keller beer, and the Münchner Gold. But if you go to the American website, they sell Münchner Gold, Oktoberfest, and Weiss beer.
Yeah, I'm looking for the American link. And interesting. What, the American link?
And 1417 was during the days of the Heiliges Römische Reich, the Holy Roman Empire, the First Reich. Now, you know, Hitler started the Third Reich, but this was the First Reich, the First German Reich.
Yeah, I found it. I just found it. Yeah. Martha, Grace, and Catamaran barley varieties. Hops, Hallertauer Tradition, Hallertauer Hercules, blah, 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 blah. And then it's talking about you can enjoy it with roast chicken, sausages, or suckling pig. I can go for a suckling pig. Amber and color, bitterness is balanced. Yeah, like I was kind of saying before. Calories, who cares in this situation?
Right.
You know, if you're Fatty Arbuckle, you shouldn't be drinking as a hobby.
Now, James.
Thank you. Gotcha.
Yeah. You know why they call it Hacker Shore?
Because he had tuberculosis, kept on hacking all the time? No.
Because it was a marriage. The Hacker family married the Shore family. Like the son of the Hackers married the Shore. So they changed the name of the company to Hacker Shore after a marriage. Hacker Shore.
So the wife wanted in on the business. She wanted her name.
Right. So it used to be Hacker. It was Hacker Brewing, but then she married, and then all of a sudden it was Hacker Shore.
Well, her family must have put up some money for that for this to take place.
Well, that's probably true.
Otherwise, I would say sit down and shut up, mind your own business. See, I shut off Messenger, and I still get the melody with all these people. That Zuckerberg, man, I it's not here. I got rid of it. And you hear that bling, 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 bling. That eagle beak.
Yep. So the mother-in-law, Mrs. Shore, must have said, "We want our name. We want our name. We want our name." And then the husband said, "You're a blabbermouth. You're a blabbermouth."
You're going to the moon. You're going right to the moon. Bang, zoom. No, never go into business with a relative or a very close friend or a spouse. I heard a meow.
It's in your head.
And orangey.
I don't think it's here. I think it's
It's right here.
wait a minute. Where is that the cat that used to sit on the armchair? And
No,
stare?
she passed away a little over a
Oh, I'm
month
sorry
ago.
to hear that.
That's okay. That's all right.
Oh, for God's
Oh,
sakes. Yeah, she used to
man.
she used to stare at you while you were on live stream.
I know I miss it. Like I always look over there and it's okay. I'll have to get a little plushie of her just staring at me.
They say Siamese have the closest personality to a dog, the Siamese cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a shame.
It's been a while since I've had a couple Siamese, yeah.
Yeah. The Himalayans are cute too with the flat face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
But
cat's
anyway,
just this kitty's a mutt. I'll go on.
Munich.
All right, well, let's go.
Sure is German for blabbermouth wife.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
Well, I think it's pretty damn good. I mean, for something 5.8%. I mean, it's quality. I mean, it's you can't get more traditional German than this. But anyway,
But they don't like Marzens in Germany. If you go to Germany, nobody drinks Marzens. They only drink them in the United States today.
really,
Strange.
It's weird. Oh, sorry. I was giving my kitty some beer. And now she's hammered.
I thought you were using it as a salve or a bomb.
But just a refresher, it is the Anchorage Brewing Company Night Vision. You might put it with the N without the K, but yeah, I was misled too. But it's a Night Vision, and they use a lot of New Zealand sourced hops. I'm looking on Tavor because I can't find this on Anchorage's website anywhere. So, and it's brewed with a lot of
Sorry,
Galaxy.
I can't share the website.
I'm sorry. Sabro, Nelson hops, and it's a kaleidoscope of flavors, and yeah, it definitely is. And it's like a New Zealand / New England IPA. It's really weird. It's very interesting. But off the nose, I mean, I'm not good at picking stuff up off the nose from IPAs. So I'm getting all the hops in my nose. A little bit of it's like peach, mango, orange, a lot of tropical notes in it. And the flavor. Follow suit. It has a little bit of a pithiness and some grapefruit in the finish. So it's a very tropical beer. Very tasty beer. I'm glad I picked this up. It was one can. I think I paid, I don't know, $8-9 for it.
Wow.
Pretty pricey for one can, but hey, you pay money to get to try beers that you normally can't find in your area. So, like today, I ordered a beer from Tampa from a place I went to last August. And I saw like Tavor had one of their beers. I said, yep, I don't care which one it is. I want to try it. But good flavor, good haziness. Excuse me. There's the hops. Hops on the belch.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Isle of Fire. I found the notification mute button. Thank you.
All right.
Blabbermouth wife.
That's funny. But yeah, I mean, this is very flavorful. There's not a whole lot to talk about, but yeah, I mean, you see a mishmash of hops like that, you're like, ooh, is it going to really work? And yeah, it really does. This is the second Anchorage beer I've ever had, and the first one I shared with my neighbor, it was another IPA. It was really good. That was a West Coast IPA we had together. He loved it, and this one's very tasty too. But it's just like a juice. It's like a juice with hops in it. I love it. These are the kind of IPAs I really like. The West Coast IPAs are okay. They're just basically hop bombs, but this at least gives you some good juiciness, some tropicalness, some good flavors. Oh yeah. A lot of the beers I have are pretty pricey. But yeah, so next time around, I'll conclude it and give it some numbers. I really wish I could have found it on their website, but I could not. And there's not a whole lot. Even like I tried, and according to Beer Advocate, this is retired. So I guess it's the only time I'll never try it.
Oh, there's why you couldn't find it.
Why is that? Oh yeah, it's retired. Yeah.
More than some we've had.
Oh, nice. Thanks for the ambiance.
Heck?
I feel like I'm at a brewery listening to people yelling at each other behind a bar.
My bad.
You're good.
My bad.
So yeah, I couldn't find any information on this, guys. I apologize, but yeah, it's tasty. And other Anchorage I had was tasty. I have a double IPA still in my fridge to try down the road.
Hey, Jay, let me go ahead and get off. I'm gonna get off real quick because I got something I got to do right now. So, I'm gonna give my score on this one.
Wait. Hold on, let me try to drag you over. NASCAR emergency. All right, hold on. Just go ahead and start talking.
Okay, like I said, guys, thank you all. Something I got to do, but really good beer, Carta Blanca. Hopefully you get it. I'm going to give it an 89 out of 100. This is a really good brew, very enjoyable. It's a good lager. I hate to use the term what it is, Mexican lager, but it's a good lager. You can see it. Pair with any foods, hot, spicy, even whether Mexican food or hot wings, or anything like vegetarian. This is a good beer and a very low ABV, so 4.5%. So, thank you, Jay, for allowing me on. It's been cool. I enjoyed myself. I have no promos coming up, but just stay tuned to my channel. I'll have something. Whatever it is, I'll have something. So,
Okay. What's the score again?
87. I'll do 87 out of 100 for this beer.
Okay, 87. Okay, 87. All right. Well, go ahead and take care of that.
All right. Thanks,
for joining,
guys.
and
It was a lot of fun.
See you at Fandango Friday if you're able to join.
Yes. I'll let you know. Yes. And Stout Sunday. All right, y'all. Later.
Bye. The girls, the women call and the man goes away.
You see what happens?
All right. I would never do that. I would never do that.
Every guy I know that goes on live stream that cohabitates with a female, they always interfere and talk and yap and bellyache while the man is on live stream. They don't, you know what I mean? They don't care. They don't care. They're very rude about that. And it's a pattern. It's a pattern.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway.
Bye now for Beverage Ramble. No, I would never quit a live stream for a woman unless a woman demanded that a live stream.
Well, yeah, I can't compromise. I'm like you. I'm used to living alone and eating what I want and doing what I want when I want, anywhere I want.
You didn't get the joke. You didn't get the joke.
Oh, I'm sorry. How I want, when I want, where I want, anyways I want.
I said I would never quit a live stream for a woman unless a woman demanded that I live stream. All right.
Oh, demanded that you stream on her. Is that what you meant by that?
No, that I would quit the live stream
Oh,
if she demanded that
okay.
I quit the live.
I got you. I got you.
See, I'm only strong. I'm strong in theory. All right, now, but in reality,
You're strong.
I'm weaker than this
undoing
beer.
sorcery.
No, this beer. Oh, you know, now that you mention, I've got some andouille sausage
Andouille
tomorrow.
Louis.
All right. Anyway, this beer is pretty good. I was going to give it an 86, but you know, honestly, I'm thinking about it, and I'm thinking that's too low. I was being like a hard case about it. I think well, Jason Valasek, we try to go on every Wednesday at the same time, 7:20 Eastern, 5:20 4:20 Pacific. So just be on the lookout every Wednesday unless something happens, you know. So I'm gonna all right, girls, call me. We'll talk. You can kick me off a StreamYard if you like, but it better be worth it. Better be worth it. All right, now
they know you're on live show. They know it. They know it.
I got three qualifications for that. I got three rules for you call me.
I know why they bark out orders, because they provide a certain cherry stone clam. That's why. And the men are desperate for it. But
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's
all right,
anyway.
I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, so if you call me, there's three rules you got to follow. You got to be 8, old enough to vote. B, you got to look like a model. And C, you can't be crazy.
Oh,
that's
no.
not a very strict.
Like the one I dated from San Diego. She was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do those three things, we'll talk. All right, now, tomorrow morning at dawn, we got J.W. Dant. This whiskey is loved by at least 2,000 people around the world. Maybe not more than that. 2 or 3 dozen people around the world. J.W. Dant. But I don't care, you know why? Because I got this for $11.99. Oh, what am I saying? That's incorrect. Action. I paid $8.99 for a liter. $8.99 for this liter bottle. True story.
Best bargain.
And then there's an essay on the back. Yeah, look at this. If you're waiting in the shopping, if you're reading grocery store line, there's an essay on the back about the history of Scotch.
I can't even read. It looks like pants. I can't.
How many whiskey bottles have an entire treatise on the back? All right, and it's going up against Johnny Walker Gold. But I got a feeling, y'all. I have a really good feeling. There is no way. The full size bottle is $57. There is no way a $57 bottle of this expensive stuff is going to beat this $8.99 a liter bottle. Now, is it better? Yeah, but it's not going to be that much. You can get a good deal for some of these independent products, and James have talked about this in the past. You can get some good deals with these independent under the radar products. All right. Now for Fandango Friday, I'm not going to bring the party bucket into play because I bought a coffee liqueur, and James knows I got the greatest deal in the world.
Yes. I think you broke your own record with that. Maybe.
I broke my own record with this coffee liqueur bottled in Kentucky. The greatest deal in the world. $4.99 full size bottle. Now,
Southern Louisiana is the bargain basement for liquor and for
Yeah,
or anything with alcohol in it.
and we got the best shootings. We got the best shootings in America. Now, James. I'm sorry. Beverage Ramble. I'm sorry, I can't get it right. Bumpy Road is going to give us his score and promos.
James Beverage Bumpy here.
Spring Roast getting help tonight.
There were cars going around in circles in New Orleans. I saw it on the news.
Yeah,
Bunch of hooligans. They look like
Don't say
hooligans.
anything on air.
Was there NASCAR in New Orleans?
We're
No.
hooligans.
They were just
So this Branch and Blade, it's no longer in my glass. I had to drink an IPA that was more like an actual IPA. So it's Branch and Blade
Yes.
and their triple New England IPA. Some of the gripes that I will have about it, I like the hops. The hops came off nicely. They did give off an abundance of aromas and flavor. I like the creaminess of the mouth. I wish that the body wasn't so thick on it though, mainly because this ended up being like almost to the point of cloyingly sweet. It just didn't have the bitterness to back up the sweetness, so the balance was just a bit off on it. Also, the malty tones just didn't come through as well as they could have. All right, thank you, Logitech. Overall, it's a very good beer based off my scoring. Off my 50-point inspection, it would get a 44 out of 50, which is landing in the very good range. And if you want to double that up, we'll call this an 88 out of 100 beer.
So a B
Triple
plus.
net.
B plus.
Shout outs. I got 50-point inspection videos. I put them out on Wednesdays and Fridays, or actually it's more promos, not really shout outs. It's shout out other people, but promos, 50-point inspection videos, Wednesdays, Fridays. And then on Monday, I have a live stream on my channel, Bumpy Road Brewery. It's called New Brew. Just bring a beer that you've never had before to join up on panel. I also ask that panel members, if you have a question, go ahead. Think about it, bring it along with you. If you can't figure out a question to ask, because that's part of the show, is just asking at least one question of the panel to answer. But also in the chat, if you guys wanted to throw out a question while you're watching and chatting along, if you have a question that you'd like the panel members to answer, you can go ahead and do that, and your question may become part of the show. So that's all I have. Cheers, and thanks for having me on. After this, though, East Coast LQ reviews at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. It does have a brewery review, and it's going to be Lawson's Finest Liquids for the brewery. So if you have one of those beers, you can bring it along for the show.
I had the sip of sunshine once.
Yeah, a lot of us are bringing that. I could have grabbed so many other ones, and I grabbed it because I'm like, I haven't had it in so long, and I figured nobody else would bring it, but it seems like everybody else brought the same damn beer. So, oh well.
Yeah. Well, I can't get any of their beers. So. Thanks for joining. I really appreciate you joining.
Ronald tells the women he is very strong in the undoing. I'm going to give this,
Yeah.
as far as dark lagers go, because that's the best genre I could put it in. I'll give it an 87% out of 100. It's a little too light and weak for me, namby-pamby. You know, I still say that Sapporo Black Lager is one of my favorite.
Oh,
you know, yeah, that's what I like. But I'm sure there's some domestic craft dark lagers also. What's that? What's that?
That's a little bit of that. That's a little bit of That's a little bit of that coffee liqueur from Jay Brand.
Oh, yeah. That now think back. Is that your record breaking sale in liquor?
No, because I bought a bottle of 100 Piper Scotch, full size bottle for $3.98.
There we go. I think that's it. So to beat that, you would have to get an airline bottle. I think not a full size
Airline bottle for a penny. Now, any promos?
Yes. Of course. I assume this Friday is Fandango Friday, and I stocked up on Fandango airline bottles the other day.
Good.
Tuesday I stocked up on it, and they get a kick out of me picking up the bottles because they know it's for a show. And I told them, well, that's why I try to pick out a different product. So anyway,
Right.
Yeah. So after Fandango Friday, unless my sister and brother-in-law invite me over, I am doing the Progressive Discussion Sunday, starting at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Serious topics from 3 to 4 p.m. And after 4, it's open topic. All hell breaks loose. Whatever people want to discuss and such, without because what was happening, I like to get the serious stuff out of the way at the beginning, and everybody was interrupting, wanting to talk about silly things, and I never got to go over the material. And then after 4, we have fun. We talk about anything. We've got the spinning wheel of topics, and a certain individual who keeps on saying he's living a very sober life and gives lectures about it has been taking photos with very non-sober looks on his face. Like, if you're sober, you don't look like,
He told me, he said, maybe I'll take a break from sobriety to try the beer you were talking about. I said, I think that would be a very bad idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, because I have a feeling by the look on his face with a lot of these photos that Jason Cleveland shows me, doesn't look like he's given up.
Well, you see, it's a bad problem because what for you and me and Chatio and Bumpy Road and Sean, whatever, it's a hobby. Like, we do it for fun, it's a hobby. But for a lot of people, it's like this tragic life problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's.
Oh yeah. Well, if you're going to do a solo beer review, you have a couple of the beers. You can have more than one. Have a couple if you want. Review it, but don't drink a whole case during the live stream and until you're totally intoxicated every time you go live.
Yeah.
There's a problem.
Yeah, and I'm afraid that in many cases people are bringing in medication as well as the alcohol. If you get my drift. Well, I know somebody in the family that was taking Xanax. Very dangerous, taking Xanax and sucking down vodka. Disaster.
Yeah, well, the person.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right, well, let's go to Chatty because we're close to.
Go Chatty.
Oh yeah. Okay. As for this beer, the Night Vision from Anchorage Brewing Company, I've had a long day with work. Holy crap! I had to kind of go like that. Like, what does it say? Plus, I'm getting older. I like this beer a lot. I wish it wasn't, retired. But what I was looking into, it sounds like they bring it out annually, a beer out annually under this name. Kind of similar with the brewing, but they change it up every year. So hopefully the Night Vision comes back out in 6-8 months. and I could get another can of it because this is what I think of when I think of New England IPAs, and I like it a lot. No, it's not like a high 90s. I'll give it a 95 out of 100. I think it was very well done. Excuse me. Yeah, well, they put so many different hops in there, and when I was like reading the can when I got it, I was like, "Oh, how's that gonna work?" And it works out great. You get, orange, you get grapefruit, you get peach in it, flavors just from the hops, no added flavors, just from the hops in the brewing process. And yeah, 95 out of 100. I love it. It's a tasty beer. I wish I had more. Shameful shout out, as I like to call it now. I have a beer review finally coming out again tomorrow. It's been a while. It's been about a month. And it's from Epic Brewing Company out of Salt Lake City and Denver, Colorado. It is their Dos Local Imperial Mexican Lager at, I think it was 7%. So that comes out tomorrow. So that'll be a lot of fun. And potentially Saturday, late morning, early afternoon, I am going to do another spicy challenge. It's been a while, and this is the Elijah Extreme Regret Reserve. And I heard that this hot sauce is no joke. I heard it hurts. It's hot. So I'll put some of it on maybe a chicken nugget or some maybe a hot wing or something, and give it a whirl. And I'll do it live. That way people can watch me endure the suck.
Is that a Carolina Reaper?
You could.
I think it has Reaper, Scorpion, and Ghost Pepper in it.
Oh wow, the Scorpion, the 3 hottest in the world. Scorpion chili from
that are under the Scoville because they have Pepper X now. But yeah, I mean, it's a great looking box. I paid a couple extra dollars for the box because I want to keep it up on my up above my fireplace. I thought the box was cool art, so I'm like, yeah, I'll buy it in the box. Why not? I'll splurge a little bit.
You could join the group Everything is Food on Facebook and post some of that stuff on there because people like that kind of stuff.
Your hot sauce video reviews. Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay, all right, yeah, I can do that. It may be a longer live because I'll start out by kind of doing this, and then I like opening up the panel for people to come up and hang out because the burn's not going to last 2 minutes. I think I'll be burning for a good 30 minutes with this one. So, and I could always just download the live stream and edit it and re-upload it and put it up there for Everything is Food.
Eric likes he loves hot sauce. Does he ever do shows with you?
I know Bumpy likes spicy stuff too.
Oh, really?
But this is going to be hot for hot sakes. No flavor. I heard it's just hot for hot sakes. It's just like an immediate. What did I just do?
Yeah, I like hot sauce, but I also battle with acid reflux.
Yeah,
so it's one of those.
My digestive system is not what it used to be, so it hurts.
That's a painful experience.
Any last promos? Oh yeah, acid reflux is for the dogs. Any last promos? Because we're going to close it out with James Primadonna's musical accompaniment.
Oh, yeah, put him up big. The Jester.
Waiting for the Robert E. Lee. In honor of.
All right. Thank you, Al Joe. Thank you, Al Jolson.
Ontario, strong in the Andouille, and tell those women.
I bleep and love Andouille.
A man's hobbies and passions do never interrupt or try to sabotage them, or else.
And if you do interrupt, make it worth it. All right.
Right. Otherwise, you're going to get a Paulie Walnuts. Tell them.
Y'all take care, everybody. You take care now. Take care.